Mizaikin asked me, you're not actually going to give that asshole what he wants, are you? And I said, yes Mizaikin, I am, though it pains me to admit I can't really kill him, and I'm not evil, he's just an old pervert that's greedy and has no sense of direction. No one ever gave a damn about him, not even his parents or his own people. His own people were such assholes that he decided to kill them all, so I'm going to choose not to be an asshole to him like everyone else has been in his life. And Mizaikin asked, but if he continues asking for things? And I said, well, once I give him an immortal planet, well, I'm going to turn Uranus into an immortal planet, and then he won't ask for anything else. I mean, I'm sure he won't. And then I went there and he told me everything he wanted for his house, and I almost wanted to throw up when Mizaikin went with me, and she said, you have got to be kidding me, you built him a divine first metal house, you gave him the most comfortable bed in the cosmos, made reinforced furniture for him, that's divine first metal, and then he asked for every kind of sex toy and one more Android 18 model, so now has a immortal planet with immortal food and plant life, and it's an invincible planet. And Mizaikin asked, what do I get? And I said, you have the powers to make it all yourself. Mizaikin, I gave you my powers, remember? I sighed, and Mizaikin said, oh yes, I forgot, my bad, sorry Father God, please forgive me for everything lately. Don't worry son, I don't want to deal with that crazy man Lobo anyway, so good luck, I just hope he stays happy Father. And Lobo screamed, oh I'm happy, look at this fucking bed and this shower in my bathroom, and is this a self-sufficient house? It even has solar powered generators and its own fucking water supply, look at this shit, fucking cigars in here, fucking Cubans. Thank you Mr. Beander, sir, you can go now, get the fuck out of here, I'm going to be a busy man the next few years. And then I started hearing sexual noises coming from the androids, and Lobo said, are you fuckers still here? Get a move on. And I said, we need to go now, and I decided to go to see Lucifer. I felt like I deserved to go there after everything that happened, so I went to hell with Lucifer again, and I said, hi brother, and he was sitting in his throne looking at me with his devil face glaring at me, and he said, hello Gabriel, I just heard the most interesting things from Dad earlier after you and Maze went back to your world to do God knows what behind my back this whole time. And I said, Lucifer, I was going to tell you, I'm sorry brother, you've been having sex with your little niece and she's my daughter, how dare you, by the way, you horndog, my daughter, bloody hell man, don't you have enough women for your needs? And he pointed at my privates. I sighed, well, I didn't force her to do anything brother. And Lucifer said, no, you don't have to force a woman to do anything with that pretty face of yours and those puppy dog eyes. And then I got irritated with him and I scowled and I said, hey, it's not like I'm trying to hurt anyone, besides we've already had kids, everything is fine, our kids are healthy and happy. And Lucifer stuck his fingers in his ears and said, Lala, repeatedly, I can't hear you, blah blah, he said repeatedly. And I said, you know what, Dad's a bit right, you are immature for your age, I'm going to be marrying Mizaikin because I love her and I'm going to take care of her for as long as we are alive, and I'd love it if you would come to the wedding brother and see your grandchildren, they would love to meet you. And then Lucifer transformed his face back into Tom Ellis and I relaxed a bit, and then Lucifer asked, when will it be? And I said, soon as possible, I suppose I can do everything fast. And Lucifer said, wow, you sure do know how to power through everything, don't you? And he said, you know, even our old man has limits, but not you, right? Nothing is off limits to you, but for me, well, I get a right kick in the pants, bunch of dullards up there. Okay, what's the problem, Lucy? And he said, well, I want out of this place. And I said, well, here's the thing, I can make duplicated versions of myself all with my powers. Lucifer, I wasn't going to say anything, but now I thought I would drop it on you because I know that you can't stay away from here for too long unless someone else powerful takes your place for a while. And he said, you can actually do that? Yes brother, I can do that and more. Now are you happy? Come to the wedding now please. And then me, Lucifer and Mizaikin went to the wedding and I married Mizaikin, and all of my children were present along with Atlanta and Wonder Woman, and they were all with at least one of my clones, smiling big, all happy, I guess, after all my clones are me and they all stay with my wives to please them. And then I saw Gabrielle and Xena and they were both still beautiful as I remember. Xena and Gabrielle had one final adventure, I think they had one final adventure somewhere in Joppa or Japan now.